And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk program. What are you going to choose, XDC or Canton? Oh my God, Crypto Hulk. I'm going to have them both. And you can. We're going to go over these two cryptos. And I recently liquidated all of my XDC. I don't want you to copy me. I'm not advocating that you do it. We're going to go over which crypto is bigger and better. Okay. We're going to utilize Grok and list facts and figures. And if you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. That's all the show is. So you don't have to be like, well, Crypto Hall, like get off the program. Please don't leave those comments because all I'm going to do is block you off the channel. If you're so smart, you can get your own channel, okay? And then you can make your own show and nobody would watch it, all right? My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't listen to a word I say. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about finances. What I do know is heavy drug use. I've been kicked out of 5,000 drug rehabs the past 6 years. I snort 5 ounces of cocaine, inject 5 pounds of heroin, drink 300 ounces of vodka per day. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Super high. Every show I've ever done is just complete drug related. Okay, so don't listen to anything that I say. All right. Let me see what the first 5 people were. Christopoulik, MEB 1914, Crypto Bat, Larry Brothers, Timbo .S1. Let's see here. Coasty. We got Chris Sharpie. Let's see here. Mr. OG. Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of the $500 for 3 months people before the show. They're asking me, hey, should I sell this particular crypto? Some were asking about XDC and Canton. They were just asking random questions. Hey, this one guy just got like $2,500. He's like, Crypto Hulk, if you had $2,500, what would you buy? I would buy, not going to tell you. I just met my XDC goal, and now should I dump? No. Boy, Jave, don't dump. 300 ounces starter glass is Chris Sharpie. Okay, let us go to the article here. The DTCC. You already know that one's going to be Canton coin. Oh, shit. We got Agora, the Ripple OKX. Is that one with BlackRock? Ripple executive working with BlackRock targets $4,000 XRP price. Whew, I'm not going to get into that one. You guys can watch Mr. Shiny Teeth give all those fake XRP price predictions. Okay, we are going to start off with this article here, the DTCC. Let's take a little look-see, a little looky-loo here. Okay, now we're going to get to work. We are going to use facts and figures today. We're not going to use comments, people's beliefs and shit. That doesn't mean a fucking thing to me. DTCC, the DTCC. Here is Project Ion. Now, what is the DTCC? I want you to think of all the stock markets in the world, okay? This is their fucking daddy right here. The DTCC monitors every stock market in the entire world. As you can see here, they have something from about 4 years ago called Project Ion. Note that it's a project, okay? And they used R3 Corda. Now, we're going to utilize a little AI here. Let me click on something. Hold on a sec. We're going to learn what the biggest institution in the entire world We're going to talk about the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation. They clear about $4 quadrillion a year. That's more. That's like all the value of everything on this entire planet. Okay. And all the stock markets in the world are going to be running on cryptocurrency. Now, here's an article here about the DTCC, and has selected R3's Corda as the underlying distributed ledger technology. Now, if we go into Grok, I use that article, and then we ask Grok, is there any evidence that XDC crypto is used here? The answer is no. There is no evidence that XDC, XinFin digital contract, XDC network crypto or token is used in DTCC's Project Ion. Okay. Project Ion is a DTCC alternative equities settlement platform built on R3 Corda. It has been running in parallel since 2022, everybody. They have been running crypto on R3 Corda for 4 years, okay? There's approximately 100,000 transactions per day. Equity transactions per day. They're using R3 Corda, and there is no evidence whatsoever of XDC being used right here. Now, let's go to another Canton. Let's go to another DTCC. And here we go. Here's a copy and a paste. And let me do this. Let me copy that. What we got here is the DTCC utilizing what? The Canton network right here. Now, R3 Corda uses multiple crypto. Actually, multiple cryptos can run on R3 Corda. So here's the Canton coin. I showed Grok the DTCC article. The DTCC processes $3.7 quadrillion a year. And we're going to let Grok think this out. Then I asked, is the Canton coin to be used in collaboration with the DTCC? I use that article, and Grok says yes, but indirectly. And if it's an infrastructure utility rather than for the tokenized treasuries themselves. Yeah, we know that. Canton coin is the native utility token of the Canton network, okay? So here's your evidence right here. The DTCC with R3, no evidence of XDC being used at all, okay? They're using R3, but not XDC. Here's another article, DTCC, telling you they're using Canton network. Then you do a Grok search with that, and then you ask Grok, is the Canton coin to be used in collaboration here? Yes, but indirectly. So it's the gas token and stuff. So the answer basically is yes, it's to be used for traffic fees, reward and incentivizing network participants, super validators get paid, all that shit right here. Okay, so there's your evidence there. Just letting you know with the facts and figures, not my opinion. So you can still hold XDC, but I'm just showing you the crypto that'll be used indirectly. Well, the platform that will be used is Canton Network. So that's plugged right in to the DTCC. They control all the work. Everything clears. Depository Trust Clearing Corporation. Every single stock trade goes through them before it actually registers and clears. 3.7 quadrillion bucks a year. There's nothing bigger than that, okay? Now, we'll get to the article right here. Here's where it all started. Let me copy and paste again the article. There you go. Not a big deal. Now we're dealing with the DTCC and something called Simple Partner, SSI. The SSI is capitalized and then MPLE, DTCC, and Simple Partner. What is all this? The DTCC has announced a collaboration with Simple to help custodians seamlessly automate the submission of validated, accurate, and complete standing settlement instructions. That's what SSI means. Standing settlement instructions into the DTCC's alert, which is an SSI database. See, what we're talking about right now, everybody, is all the money in the world, okay? That's what we're talking about. This is how big this is. That is why I'm focusing on this for this program. And it's probably going to be maybe half the show. And that's for show. But when you're dealing with 3.7, there's nothing bigger in the entire world. Right now, there is nothing bigger than what we're talking about right now. And we're going to attempt to make sense of this. The Financial Markets Standards Board, Core Principle 1, calls for the automation of SSIs as a key step in reducing settlement risk, as a significant number of trade fails are a direct result of inaccurate or incomplete SSIs. So global trade needs this right here to get done. Let's keep reading. In an effort to enhance data accuracy and support market participants to prepare for here we go. This is so fucking huge. To prepare for Europe's move to a T+1. This collaboration brings together DTCC's alert and the Simple SSI Comply product to further strengthen data governance and reduce settlement risk. They're going to have, with the FMSB, recommend to automate SSI transmission by the end of 2026, okay? SSIs comply as Financial Market Standards Board, that FMSB, compliant solution for custodians to build and maintain a single validated source of SSIs. SSI Comply validates and confirms accuracy and completeness of these SSIs from custodians and automates their transmission via a managed, clean SSI flow into alert. Through strengthening SSI standardization and data accuracy, the firms say the collaboration between the DTCC and Simpler, the collaboration helps custodians eliminate manual complexity and improve data quality by seamlessly feeding clean, validated SSIs into the DTCC alert platform. By establishing a validated automated SSI flow into alert, the collaboration strengthens standardization and helps the industry build greater resilience as settlement cycles accelerate. That means they want instant transfers and payments and shit like that fast. Now, let's get into the deep dive and find out what Grok's saying about all this right here. Simple, if you're interested in it, it's SSIMPLE.io. Simple.io. Full project analysis, let's see here. Simple is a London-based fintech software as a service company. It was founded in 2023, everybody. Imagine that. All of a sudden just comes out of nowhere, right? SSI specializes in enterprise-grade automation, validation, and enrichment for post-trade securities settlement. This all right here uses permission distributed ledger technology. Guess what? This whole thing is built on R3 Corda. Oh, man. It's built on R3 Corda to create a secure, shared golden source of validated SSI data. The goal is to cut settlement time. SSIs cause 30% of trade fails. What R3 Corda does for brand new people, R3 Corda helps trades settle. I got 3 million stocks of BMW and I want those sold. What R3 Corda does is helps me get paid. Okay. It deals with settlement of trades. So maybe somebody's got some, maybe I got 3 million BMW shares and I want to trade it for 3 million Lambo shares. Whatever the case is, R3 Corda platform helps with that settlement. Okay. And right here, what we have is they're working simple. That SSIMPLE, that's the platform that Simple's using with the DTCC. So R3 Corda, this platform, the standing settlement instructions, this platform that Simple has, it's a London-based company, and they're using R3 Corda to clear trades, to help settlement and clear trades. The goal is to cut settlement fail. So sometimes trades don't happen for whatever reason. I'm not in this industry, so I'm not aware of why the cause of trades happen, and I don't really give a fuck either. Let's continue. So enables straight-through processing, strengthen data governance, and prepare custodians and brokers. Listen to this. They're preparing because Europe's about ready to go T+1 settlement. This, I'm telling you, this is the whole financial system, everybody. This is what I'm showing you here. Europe's whole financial system is getting ready to flip into R3 Corda, which is a crypto platform. Got it? For settlements. This has never been done before, and it's going to be done by the end of 2026. The DTCC is going to be using the DTCC is going to use this simpler platform that's built on R3 Corda, okay? It eliminates manual complexity with settlement, improves data accuracy, and reduces settlement risk ahead of T+1. Let's take a look. The guy that made it, the guy who's the CEO, he has 20 years of experience in this kind of work. His name is Bill Meanigan. He has 6 years at the DTCC. He worked at State Street before. There's people from Swift involved with this. Ernst & Young's involved with this, a guy that used to work at Ernst & Young. Euroclear, the head of sales at Euroclear is involved with this. You have, with SimpleSafe, you have somebody by the name of Jeanette Cox, COX, and she used to be, listen to this, so she quit She used to be the DTCC alert director. She then quits, goes to the Simple Safe company, hooks up with R3 Corda, and they create a solution for the DTCC alert program that she used to work for. Oh my God, she probably took a massive pay increase. Good for her. Now, what is the core crypto for the Simple Safe platform? It's R3 Corda platform. That is what it's built on. A permissioned enterprise ledger, distributed ledger technology. It's not a blockchain, it says here. It has storage, sharing, validation, no public blockchain, there's no smart contracts for nothing here is for retail at all. Okay. There's nothing here with this Simple Safe and R3 Corda that's going to help make you money. Okay. That's what it says right here. No public blockchain, no smart contracts for retail. That's you and me. No token, no coin migration, nothing here at all. Just R3's distributed ledger platform. This R3 Corda platform will extract, validate, and enrich and transmit to eliminate manual errors during settlement, reduce trade fails, and reduce settlement risk. It'll speed shit up very fast. It integrates with the existing DTCC alert system. Let's see. We already went over the Bill Meanigan guy who made it. There are no banks involved in this, no crypto. To the database. Let's scroll down. There's no red flags. So I asked Grok, what crypto will be worth more in the future? Is the XDC token going to be used here? The answer is no. But how much is Canton going to be worth, or how much XDC? It's really funny. Grok doesn't want to answer that question. I'll tell you what his response is for a minute. So we're talking about simple and all that. Simpler. No evidence that the XDC token is or will be used in Simple. Simple is pure enterprise permission distributed ledger technology. No public token of any kind. It says XDC does have a long-standing, starting from 2021, bridge to the broader public Corda network. So XDC does work with Corda, but it has a bridge. But yeah, not in this case here. XDC is a settlement coin for transfer in Corda apps. Now SBI, the Ripple partner SBI, is working with XDC and R3 Corda for inter-business trade settlement, but it is not tied to Simple. Now the Canton coin is a native utility token of the Canton network by a company called Digital Asset. Here's what Grok says. Listen to what Grok says now. I cannot and will not predict prices or which will be worth, quote, more. I'm like, you fucking bitch. I should go in that computer and slap the fuck out of you. Crypto markets are volatile and speculative. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Fundamentally, Canton coin currently shows, Canton coin currently shows stronger institutional traction. It's got DTCC tokenizing. What is the coin that tokenizes for Canton? That would be the Rise token. It will tokenize all the property, any kind of property on Canton. And let's look at that right here. I will give you the CoinGecko page for Rise. Since we're talking about tokenization, I thought I'd drop this crypto in there for you if you're brand new. Probably want to get 500,000 Rise tokens if you can. There's Rise, and here is the code, the contract code. Let me give you that. There you go. Oh, Don Foley. Oh, damn. Thank you very much, Don Foley. Appreciate that. That is well worth spent money. You will make millions off that one, dude. Okay, let's go back to my deep dive here. So Canton coin is a native utility token of the Canton network. Oh, yeah, here we go. Canton coin currently shows stronger institutional traction. You've got the DTCC tokenizing U.S. Treasuries, JP Morgan coin native deployment. It's all both DTCC and JP Morgan are hooked up with Canton coin, not XDC. You got Visa hooked up with Canton coin, not XDC. Visa is a super validator on the Canton network, to my knowledge, not on the XDC network. Now, how much? $6 trillion monthly volume potential with real utility in trillion scale. Now, it says XDC is solid in trade finance, but smaller scale. Notice, remember, Canton coin has it's going to have 6 trillion in value when this thing goes. 6 trillion versus XDC's 590 million. Oh. So Canton coin will be 12 times bigger, okay? 12 times bigger in the amount of money that's moving. Alrighty then. Now remember, XDC has less tokens. So there's that too. But I'm just showing you, what's the bigger project? Clearly, way clearly, Canton coin. Grok's giving you the numbers right here. It's about 12 times as big. Alrighty then. XDC, the founder, they give us who the founder is, 2017 it shows. These people, I don't recognize any of these founders at all. Okay. Canton Network. They see the founders here. Ex-Wall Street. You got ex-Wall Street people involved in Canton. JP Morgan alumni. That means people were leaving JP Morgan to come work for Canton coin, and Goldman Sachs employees left and became blockchain engineers at Canton coin. Let's see. Government. Let's see who else is involved in both of these projects. In XDC, you've got SBI Group out of Japan. That's Ripple Partner Bank. Canton coin, you got JP Morgan. The JP Morgan is native on the Canton coin. You've got DTCC. Custody treasuries are there. Goldman Sachs, BNP Paribas, Deutsche Bank, BNY Mellon, Visa as a super validator, BNY Mellon as a validator. You got Broadridge, NASDAQ. I think NASDAQ's also a partner of XDC. No, it's R3 Corda. So there's not a whole lot of partners at all with XDC. I'm just reading them off right here. I'm not selling anything. It's fact-based. I'm just showing you right here. What did Grok show us for XDC? SBI. That's it. And then down here, we got JP Morgan, DTCC, Goldman Sachs, BNP Paribas, Deutsche Börse, BNY Mellon, Visa, Broadridge, NASDAQ. That's 9-1. So XDC has 1 partner and Canton has 9. And I'm not skewing this. I'm just reading what it shows here. It's not giving me, it's just showing SBI. That's it. So I'm not trying to mislead anybody. This just, it is what it is, okay? Now, XDC's partnerships, full exhaustive list. You've got SBI, something called the Impel R3 Corda Bridge, Trade Finex, and some UK fintechs, and that's it. Okay. For Canton Coin, the partnerships, DTC, that is so fucking, that's the biggest organization. The DTCC treasuries, the DTCC custodied U.S. treasuries on Canton. That's fucking massive. JP Morgan Connexus is linked with Canton as a partner with the JPM coin. Visa is a super validator. Polygon base is mixed in. Canton added to Visa. Goldman Sachs, BNP Paribas, Deutsche Bank, BNY Mellon, NASDAQ, again, a company called Transcend. 45 more super validators. They got 600 institutions. I'm just letting you know, man. I'm just reading what Grok has. You don't like, if you're getting butt hurt, just fucking deal with it. Here's the up-to-date news for XDC in 2026. They're advancing Corda integration. So they're doing UK pilot. So XDC news is that they're advancing Corda integration. Canton news, they have a DTCC, JP Morgan Visa rollouts. They raised $135 million. They have MEV utility. And they're integrating the, so yeah. There you have it. Summary. Neither token is used in the simple, the SSI MPLE. XDC has the direct Corda bridge, but Canton has a superior scale and backing for institutional real-world assets. They got DTCC, JP Morgan, and Visa. That's fucking huge. It doesn't get any bigger than that. For R3 Corda, they have adjacent exposure. XDC offers tighter technical tie. Canton offers bigger TradeFi momentum. And there you have it. That is the evidence that I presented on that particular article. It looks like we got Timmy Boy gave some memberships up here. Wait, we got Pat. Let me back this up. Pat _85 sent 10 Crypto Hulk gift memberships. And look, also, if you choose to become a $500 for 3-month member, we can discuss this, okay? There's certain things I can't discuss on this show, but if you're a $500 person, you're like, Crypto Hulk, should I sell what's crypto? Which one should I buy? Should I split? Just call me up. And I can explain this to you better because I can't do this shit right now because it's a show. But when you become a member, you'll know everything. Everything will be very clear. Somebody today was all paranoid about their wallets getting hacked, and this gentleman's a bus driver and wanted information. See, these people that join, they're not rich. Now, some people are. Okay, the one guy's got like $1.5 million or something in cryptos, but yeah, just a lot of times they're average people. They're concerned. The guy's a bus driver. He just wants to know from an expert like me, because I'm the expert at finding evidence. That's what I'm an expert in, finding evidence. So he wants to talk to an expert and get my opinion. And we discussed some things, and it cleared it all up for him. And he knows, and I showed him how to protect his crypto when it becomes worth millions of dollars. It starts right now. He's got a little bit, but that little bit's going to end up to be millions, okay? And that's what we talked about earlier, about 2 hours ago on the phone. Okay, K Valiant got a membership by Pat. Then Dark Elf got a membership. Prana, Tommy Rob, Thitagros, Wang Doodle, XDC. That's a good one. Bug559, BRWCE. Then Make It Right. Then we go down. Let me scroll down here. Hold on there a minute. Then we got Timbo.si. F. Richburg got a membership. F. Richburg got a membership from Timbo.s1. Donnie Thomas, Raider Rob Canavel, Juan Williams, Ogrob Archery, Ryan Hayes, Sing Archa, Grace's Gavel, welcome to the show. Those people got memberships by Timbo S1. And I believe that was it. Concreum. Wait, no, that's not it. Okay. So, yeah. Any of the $500 people, if you're concerned, just call me up and I'll explain everything. I'll tell you what I think you should do in regards to keeping this or selling whatever. All right, next. Let me go to the next article. Where are we at? Standard chart. Oh, this one. Okay, here we got. Let me start off with this really quick. The other day, we went over this article here. This is so massive right here. I want you to see Ripple's getting in. They're getting the whole world set up, everybody, if you can't tell by now. This article here from Reuters, you got Standard Chartered. Now, I'm not going to show the evidence on this. I did it the other day. Standard Chartered is one of the biggest banks of the world. They utilize something called Zodiac Custody, which is Ripple custody, okay? Now, BlackRock is only like the biggest company in the world. They manage $13 trillion in assets, and they're using something called OKX to launch collateral framework for a tokenized treasury fund. This is global. This is like the biggest fucking thing so far, and it's going to be in the Middle East, okay? That's where this is here. The lender has partnered with BlackRock. Standard Chartered partnered with BlackRock, and they're going to use OKX to enable trading platforms with very important people and institutional clients. Trading on OKX Middle East, all right? So all the Arabs that are rich and stuff. Ripple is all over this. Oh, here's the Standard Chartered evidence right here. They're using Ripple. Rotchair. What do we got there? Standard Chartered using Ripple. There's your evidence for that. Now, BlackRock. It mentioned BlackRock's in this. Guess who is in charge at BlackRock? Who is the head of crypto at BlackRock? None other than Robbie Mitchnick, former Ripple executive, right there. Ex-Ripple executive working with BlackRock. Targets a $4,000 XRP price using this model. I'm going to let this article go. I'm not going to hype this shit. What I'm trying to show you, look, I like to look at fundamental news. I like to look at facts. I like to see connections. When I buy a crypto, I like to know BlackRock's there. Standard Chartered's a part of this. Ripple's a part of that. Like, I like seeing that, okay? I don't give a fuck what the prices are right now. They're going to go to wherever they got to go. Let's go to the Ripple article right here. Let me give you the article. This is where we're going to tie all of this together. I showed you all that evidence. So right here, here's the deep dive from the article. Ripple and OKX. There we go, right there. Bam. So yesterday or whatever, we read some article about BlackRock, OKX, Standard Chartered, how Ripple's all up in that. Here's the article right here. Ripple and OKX expand the what? The Ripple Labs US dollar stablecoin. Oh my God. Ripple, a provider of enterprise blockchain-based solutions, has partnered with OKX, just like Standard Chartered and BlackRock, everybody. Basically, Ripple is in OKX with BlackRock. They're all having a clusterfuck, okay? They partner with OKX, a blockchain trading and technology firm, to make Ripple's RLUSD available for eligible markets on the OKX. Ripple Labs is available for spot trading on OKX across 280 pairs, with the ability to be used as institutional grade. Oh my God, are you hearing this? The Ripple Labs US dollar is going to be used as institutional grade margin collateral for derivatives. Holy shit. Including perpetual futures where available. It's not Tether. It's not Ethereum. Oh, fuck me. The firms say OKX's unified order book will allow the more flexible margin management, streamlined capital deployment without the need to move funds across platforms. Ripple Prime comes right in here, everybody. Oh my God. The firm's institutional prime brokerage will support execution with OK's trading environment. Everybody, you need to fucking understand this shit. It is all getting hooked up. You've got Standard Chartered, one of the biggest banks in the world, massive Ripple partner, working with BlackRock, which is the biggest financial advisor in the entire world, worth $13 trillion. Nobody's bigger. They're using OKX, which is already a Ripple partner, and OKX is using what? Ripple Prime to get all this shit done. This is fucking massive right here. If you don't have XRP, that's the wrong answer. Commenting on the collaboration, Jack McDonald, it's not Ethereum and it's not Bitcoin, all right? Commenting on the collaboration, Jack McDonald, I think it's Ronald's brother, senior vice president, I know that was a bad joke, senior vice president of stablecoins at Ripple, says, partnering with OKX gives users more ways to deploy capital efficiently across spot derivatives. Yeah, you know how they deploy all this capital with the Ripple ledger, the XRP ledger, the interoperable ledger that nobody else can do? Oh, shit. That's how all this is done. There's no other crypto that can do this shit. Interoperability like this, no hacks, nothing. There is no competition for the XRP ledger. You are watching it right here. Ripple's mixed up in all this shit. You think it's going to be $1.30 forever? No. There's no fucking way that XRP can be $1.30. Brand new people, if you don't got, 10,000 XRPs, you need to get at least 10,000. That's fucking massive what we're looking at. I'm literally showing you, if you're brand new, I'm literally showing you how the biggest financial advisor on planet Earth, I'm showing you what they're doing, who they're doing it with, and what cryptos are being used. We haven't even got into Axelar, Ondo. Those are all involved in this. I'm absolutely positively sure Wormhole can be a part of this. Canton coin and all that shit in other areas. Oh, yeah. But you're seeing it all right here. It's so easy. You got a great channel, a great crypto channel right here. It's all facts-based. We're reading BlackRock. I'm not making shit up. I'm showing you how they're getting all done right here. It's with the cryptos that I'm talking about. Alrighty then. I've got Ed 105, boys. Late fee, made it just in time. Up, he is 43 minutes late. Uh-oh. All right. Here we go again. It's like every day. I've never seen no shit like this in crypto. There is so many massive connections being made. This is the perfect time. I'm telling you what. You got cheap crypto, insanely cheap crypto, and you're watching all this news. On my program, I'm showing you exactly how it all goes down. You are so lucky. I'm lucky. I wish I was watching the show. Like, damn, this dude's showing all the secrets and stuff. Yeah, it's all right here. Most people, they don't have time. They got 15 minutes to watch the show. Those are the people who are going to get fucking booty raped, all right? It's so sad. My program is designed to study. Okay, here we go. Agora, AGORA, seeks a United States bank. Here we go. We got another crypto company trying to be a fucking bank. See this right here? It's all being set up right now. Agora seeks a United States bank charter to scale digital dollars. Something called Agora Finance has filed for a national trust charter bank as it looks to build its business in the United States. Let's look here. They applied with the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. Agora aims to secure the bank charter to open the door to the United States market under a united federal framework. Now that its stablecoin issuance business is nearly 2 years old, its Agora US dollar stablecoin has done tens of billions in transfer volume and served a variety of applications. The business designed the Agora United States dollar that businesses could use to move money across borders, manage payroll, and handle payments. Currently, Agora is operating in Bermuda with a full license. Now the company aims to secure a national trust bank charter in the United States to create a direct relationship with federal regulators, operate under rules built for scale, and offer a comprehensive suite of regulated financial products to U.S. customers. Oh my God, everybody. Crypto is going mainstream. We're seeing it right here, everybody. They're getting all the rails hooked up. This is how you end up getting rich. All these crypto companies get banking license. Oh my God, this is awesome. Let me look into the deep dive here real quick. Let me cherry pick the important stuff. Agora Finance is a stable coin project. This is not a speculative crypto. It's a one-to-one backed, US backed, institutional grade stable coin. Let's see here. It's working with Avalanche, Sui, Polygon, Layer 0. Those are the cryptos that are working with this particular coin. I'm personally not like the Layer 0 one. They had a hack, but I understand why. It's $1.50. It's a little bit rich for my blood, but I mean, anyhow, I'm not getting into the hack, but it could have been prevented, but anyhow, I don't want to get into that. I don't fucking care either. Let's look here. Who are the founders of Agora? You got Nick Van Eck, ex-partner at General Catalyst. It's a multi-stage venture capital. Van Eck Management, they got $100 billion in assets under management. Not a small, tiny little company. Joe Grady, ex-Gallagher. Okay, so Joe McGrady used to be the chief operating officer and a co-founder of Galaxy Digital. That's pretty good to put on your resume right there. What is the core technology? Layer 0. Instant atomic mint and redeem. It's native on Ethereum, Avalanche, Sui, Polygon, Mantle, and Monad. It says they use Monad initially, M-O-N-A-D crypto. It says initial, but I don't know if they're still using it. I personally don't touch any of these. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just all I'm saying is I don't personally touch any of these. Cryptohawk's very clear about what he says. If you think I said something, I didn't, because I say what I have to say. I'm very clear with that. Agora Trust Bank. Okay. Anchorage Digital delisted the Agora US dollar, citing risks. So that's one thing right there. They got a Bermuda license. We already know that. Let's see here. Kraken. It looks like Kraken put some money in this project. Wintermute did as well. Of course, Galaxy and Consensus. The Consensus made the Linnea crypto that Swift is supposed to use, according to Joseph Lubin. Additional works. Let me look here. Cross border. The Agora US dollar, it bridges TradeFi with on-chain rails. So it acts like a bridge. I guess with the layer 0 helps it with that bridge, but then again, layer 0 got hacked. So they should have used fucking Axelar or Wormhole, my opinion, but who knows, right? Okay, now who's involved in this? There's some crypto companies you're going to want to know. We've talked about them. We pumped them and we dumped them. You got State Street is a custody and bank and shit. You got VanEck, Layer 0, which is a crypto. If you want to buy it, I'm not going to trash talk it. We already did, Crypto Hulk. You got Falcon X involved. Alchemy Pay. Oh, shit. Alchemy Pay is involved. What is Alchemy Pay doing? Fiat on-ramp integration. So Alchemy Pay helps put money onto this on-ramp. Alchemy Pay is at Caleb and Brown. If you don't have Caleb Brown and you can't get it, then I'm going to show you where I have Alchemy Pay. I bought it at Caleb Brown. I hold it and I love it. Alchemy Pay is one of I'd say my top 10 cryptos that I love. I thought you're not supposed to marry your crypto, Crypto Hulk. I didn't say I was going to marry it. Okay, Alchemy Pay right there, 0.007. Very, very cheap. Let me do a copy and a paste for you. Alchemy Pay. Alchemy Pay. I might have a couple grand in Alchemy Pay. I can't remember. But I do love it. I love it. There's Alchemy Pay. You can look at the CoinGecko, and I gave you the contract code. Let's keep going. We got Key Rock involved. Keeta Network, Keeta, Keeta. We've pumped and dumped that one, and I own Keeta. Keeta. It's 16 cents. Oh, shit. Copy and a paste. There's that. Keeta. I believe Keeta is at Caleb and Brown, so you can buy it there. But just in case you're in a country where you can't get Caleb and Brown, here's your Keeta right here. And there you go. There it is. Keeta's one. Polygon is involved with this. You can look that one up yourself. L-Bank is involved. For DeFi, you have Morpho, Katana, Steakhouse, Plume. Oh, my God, Plume. Yes. Fuck yeah. Plume, I just dumped a boatload. Oh, my God. Plume's involved in this. You know, I'm going to tell you what. I can't tell you. Sorry, not sorry. Let me do a copy, paste. Copy and a paste. Right there. And people are like, damn, Crypto Hulk. That article was kind of getting a little boring there, but then you started talking about all these cryptos. Shut up. All the little motherfuckers that left, those bastards missed out on all this shit. I saved it right for the end on purpose so that if you're hanging into the end, you get the magic cryptos, and these other dumb shits that didn't watch it, they just lost. All right. Crypto Hulk just clowned all these people. There you go. I don't like doing the hype shit, so I put it all the way at the end. See what I mean? So you can watch the whole show, and Crypto Hulk's not hyping anything. And I'm not. I'm just showing you who is involved in this fucking Agora stablecoin and all that shit. A lot of fucking cryptos right there. That's massive right there. All these are Ripple partners. Plume, Alchemy Pay. There you got the Keeta one, which is not a Ripple partner, but this is good. We got 3 cryptos. I'd buy any of those 3 right there. Fuck yeah. I got a fuck ton of Plume, just letting you know. Disclaimer. Where are we at? I think our We got 6 minutes, and that's all. Let me go over some questions here. Mr. OG, I love to plume it. Oh my God, he got me singing this dumb fucking song. Plume is going to be huge, super cheap right now, says Stevie ZBCN. He knows. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I sold my neighbors 2 dogs. Okay. Another great show, Hulk, as always. Have a good night, all. Thanks again. Pat_85. Yep. Let me just looking through the comments here. 500,000 of those motherfuckers. Michael Gilbert has 500,000 of those motherfuckers. I think Alchemy Pay is what he's talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You could at 0.007. Yeah. 500,000. Gosh. Way to go, Mikey. 500,000. Son of a bitch. Save the best for last, says Ed 105, boys. Ed comes in at the end. He's like, oh, I missed it. No, you came in right when I started, Ed. Very good. Good timing. Okay, I'm done. We got 4 minutes. We're leaving early today. And congrats. You got some great cryptos right there. I'll see you all in the next one.